trending today. Rhonda Rousey announced exclusively on Good Morning America today that she will be starring in the next big fight here in Vegas. She'll take on Holm in January at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. This comes as a shock because Rousey was expected to meet Miesha Tate in the octagon next. No reason has been given for the change. You may remember not too long ago, Rhonda was egging on Floyd Mayweather, saying she could take him in a no-rules fight. Well, now there's another proposed battle of the sexes, this time on the tennis court, between former tennis great John McEnroe and Serena Williams. Take a look.
Have you ever hit with Serena?
I have hit with Serena.
If you guys played a serious match, who do you think would win that match?
My daughters are over there. I think it's mixed. They think I'd probably lose to Serena. I believe that I could still take her.
You do? Honestly. And why hasn't this happened?
And Serena, she's got a lot to lose by losing to an old fart like myself.
Yeah, right. It's not a great deal
And I've got
for her.
a lot to lose because if I lose to, God forbid, a woman, then I'm not allowed in any men's locker room for the next 15 years.
Well, what do you think? Who would win that match, McEnroe or Williams? And we could see this actually happen. You never know. More than 40 years ago, Billie Jean King took on Bobby Riggs, and she destroyed Bobby. And McEnroe, in his heyday, was the best. He was the best. He was incredible. He always won against Chris, what was his name? The guy that played against him all the time. Oh, I forget his name.
I forget too.
Oh, Jimmy
Connors.
Jimmy Connors and some other ones. But I think if he still serves 120 mile an hour, tennis lobs.
Yeah, but at his age.
At his age, but he's still stronger, like more powerful men typically are than women.
Right.
So she's got the edge probably when it comes to like moving on the tennis court.
Right.
But he might have the edge when it comes to strength.
Well, I don't think so. I think
serve.
when it comes to stamina, she's going to wipe him out because she's so much younger than he is.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to technique,
I hate to say you're right.
I don't know it. But technique, maybe they might be a little bit more closely matched. But I see her as just wiping up the court with him.
I don't watch a lot of tennis. I would love to see that. Now I remember. God, it was 40 years ago because I was 18, and being a guy, of course, I wanted Bobby Riggs. And I remember her killing him, which. And I remember years later, so that's kind of cool because he did have a big mouth and he was kind of shooting his mouth.
Oh, yes.
McEnroe's always done that too. But I would love to see those two play just to see what happens. And it reminds me of the Mayweather thing you were talking about before. I would love to see those two fight, but it's a lose-lose proposition for Mayweather. Number one, he has that whole history of abuse with women. So there's no way, and I'd love to see that fight. And I don't care who wins because they're going to be cool, but he's a guy. So if he beats her, he's going, could you beat another woman? And if she beats him, he looks like an idiot forever.
Right.
So there's no way that's ever going to happen. But I would love to see that.
That would
be a pay-per-view that I would pay for.
Yeah.
Maybe do it as a charity event, and that way it's not that serious.
Wait, maybe that's what we'll do the next Bobby Slade and Friends at the South Point. I could fight
Get in
you
the
guys.
octagon.
You'd probably kick my butt, but maybe we could fight or something.
We'll just sit on you.
Yeah, you could do something.
Well, we want to know, what do you think? Share your thoughts on our Valley View Live Facebook page or hop on Twitter or Instagram.